Okay, here we're asked to multiply two decimal type numbers. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this. Let's see. Okay, so let's rewrite it. Now, when we're doing multiplication, we don't actually need to line up our decimal points. So I have 7.46 times 3.9. And we basically go through the multiplication as though there weren't any decimal points, and then we figure out how many places we need to move the decimal point at the end of all of our work. So we have 6 times 9 is 54. And I'm going to carry the 5. Right? 9 times 4 is 36, plus 5 is 41. Carry the 4. 9 times 7 is 63, plus 4 is 67. So there I finished my 9s. Now I'm going to start with my 3. Right? So if I take 3 times 6, remember we put a 0 down here for our place value. Here we have 6 times 3 is 18. Carry the 1. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. Carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 1 is 22. Right, so now we finished our 3's. And now we do our addition. So we have 4. 1 and 8 is 9. 7 plus 3 is 10. Carry the 1. 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. And then 2. Right? So now what we do is we look to see how many decimal places we have for all of our numbers that we're multiplying, for both of these numbers. So we have 2 here, right, 2 places. And here we have 1 place behind the decimal. So we have a total of 3 decimal places. Right, so I start back at the end of my number, and I move 1, 2, 3 places, and there's my decimal point. So my final answer is 29.094. Okay, let's try another one. Here we're asked to multiply 3.02 times 3.47. So I'm going to go ahead and write that again. I have 3.02 times 3.47. And again, I go ahead and I just multiply this out as though I were multiplying integers. So I have 7 times 2 is 14, carry the 1. 7 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 7 times 3 is 21. Right, so I've finished my 7. Okay, go to my 4s. 4 times 2 is 8. Remember I put a 0 here. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 3 is 12. Now I go to my 3s. I put 2 zeros. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 3 is 9. I go ahead and I add up everything. So I have 4, 9, 7, 4, and 10. Now again, I have to count out how many place values I have. Here in my first number, I have 2 places. Second number, I have 2 places. So I have a total of 4 decimal places I need to move. So now again, I start from the end, and I move 1, 2, 3, 4 places. There's my decimal point. So my answer is 10.4794.